Good morning. So I thought I would record the process since my youngest sister is very busy these days, finishing her last few days as a high school student. And I thought, what better way to memorialize this than with a little video for her, maybe as a surprise, who knows. So I'm just gonna quickly get ready for the day. Things that I still need to do for her are her nails, her corsage. Some part of me thought that it would be easier to make her corsage rather than order one super last minute, aka about a week before prom. I'll do her makeup today, her hair, and then I think that's about it. But that should be plenty enough to keep me busy between hair, makeup, nails, corsage. It is currently 11:45 a.m. so I have to eat, get some food in me and ready for this day, and yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Just doing a little bit of sunscreen with the Innisfree Daily UV sunscreen, just like a nice moisturizing sunscreen. It Cosmetics Brow Power Brow, just to fill in my brows a little bit. Just want to do something quick. We're definitely going to do some photos, I'm assuming, so I want to look not crusty. That is the goal. I'm just going to do a drop of the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint in the shade ST4. I think this gives a really pretty gleam to the skin. I don't know how else to describe it. It's really light, very moisturizing for my dry skin, and just like the thinnest layer. It starts out a little light and then it just shears out into this beautiful, creamy, glowy, like just, it's really my skin but better after you apply it and after it really sinks in. I don't know, that like sheen that I don't have on this side. I have a tiny bit of a sheen from the sunscreen already, but this is just next level. The thinnest layer I can spread. Just beautiful, and it just really evens out my pores, which I like right now. I've been doing this thing where I take care of my skin, and I'm shocked when my skin is doing well because of it. I can't really stand the smell of this, and I think it's because of the squalene, but it's not because I got a bad batch or something, because I first tried to add a sample and I was like, maybe this is the bad sample, but then I got a brand new bottle and it just smells like this to me. It smells pretty putrid, but after some time the smell goes away, of course. But yeah, it's just this very like nice sheen on the skin, healthy looking glow. I love starting out my eye look with a little bit of a NYX Jumbo eye pencil, so I'm using Strawberry Milk right now. It's this pearly pink color, very light once you shear it out, but it's between this color or the color in Yogurt, which is more of a champagne pearly cream stick. And then just for a little bit of color on my lids, I like to go in with the Naked Sin mini palette. And then the main reason why I got this palette is for the shade Boring. It says a lot about me, doesn't it? I'm trying to make less self-deprecating jokes, since there's like a proven study that's saying that even the self-deprecating jokes, they manifest a little bit within yourself, or like they also affect the way you feel. So trying not to do that too often. It's just like really light pink nude on my eye. And then the last step I like to do is just a little shimmer. I think I'm going to use Unlucky. Just pat it in the middle for some nice glitter. Glitter. I've been thinking about recording my current makeup routine after a long stretch of time after I don't put on makeup, which happens from time to time. That way I have something to reference myself to and be like, oh yeah, I used to put on makeup like that. Alright, I'll put on eyeliner last. I just want to slap on some blush. This is the, honestly, a very old Dream Bouncy blush in the shade Rose Petal. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I got this a long time ago and only recently opened it. It's like super light. I don't think you can even see it on camera, which is fine. I'm just doing it to have like a little bit of color. It blends out to almost nothing, but I'm just trying to use this. I will layer the hell out of this if I need to. Cute. I'm going to line my eyes and then put on a tiny bit of highlighter. Not a tiny bit of contour. Contour a tiny bit just to define my nose a little bit more. I have this insanely old Naked Basics palette. It's really beat up. I think it's from 2015. So I just like to go in and like put a little bit at the tip of my nose between each nostril and then under my nose. It sounds weird, but I think it really does define the edges of my nose a lot more. Just down the nose bridge and then a little down the side of my nose because I feel like my nose is pretty big, especially when I smile. I think almost every girl who's insecure about her nose is because it's too big. Because this is the society we live in. I'm going in with the shade Naked 2, which is really light. Super light. But that's because just like a rough sketch. And then I'm gonna go in with Faint. Just a tiny bit. To deepen what I've just put in. I'm convinced that the slightest bit is like very helpful. Alright, quickly line my eyes. It's been a while since I've done this, so if I can make them seldom close to each other, I'll be pleased with that. I'm always shocked by the difference that some eyeliner makes, even a little bit. I also always store these eyeliner pens point side down so that the ink can flow always into the tip. Even enough. I'd usually also curl my lashes a bit. Not because like I would put on mascara, but it just lifts them out of my eyeball and I think it makes my eyes look a little bit sharper. Put on some highlighter. This is also something very old that I only opened recently. This is an e.l.f. liquid highlighter in the shade Illuminating. I'd be shocked if they make this anymore. My favorite highlighter right now though is the What's Up Benefit Cream Stick highlighter. I've been using this also very old sample from God knows when. It was a birthday gift from Sephora. Tiny sample. It's lasted me ages, so I'm afraid of getting the real thing and how large it is and how long it'll exist. So I won't get it until I finish using what I have. All right. The tiniest bit. I missed my eye actually a little bit in my eye bag, but can you even see it? Just the tiniest bit because it's so super illuminating. I'm actually going to do a tiny bit more for my cheekbones. First thing I do is blend under the eye because it's the most precise area. This is also why I don't cover up my eye bags anymore. Well, one, I'm getting like a good amount of sleep. Two, it seems like a trend to not blend it in anyways, and I think it does something lighting wise. It emphasizes it more. I don't know. Great. I'm actually going to grab my curler for my eyelashes and then do that, and I might put on mascara today because I opened a tube recently, so I have to use it. So it turns out I haven't been recording this entire time. Curled my lashes with the Shiseido eyelash curler, and then also did my mascara with this Milk Makeup Kush mascara sample that I finally opened. It's fine, nothing to write home about. And then just added a lip color, lip balm tint. It's the Kush lip balm in the color Plushberry. I don't think they make these anymore. Bummer, because these lip balms, pretty nice. But honestly, I'm sure there's so many other lip products that are in this like balm and lip tint color, so many, so whatever, their loss. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get my sister's wrist measurement so I can get started on this corsage. Let's go. Give me your wrist. Put the go open in the phone. Do a real spin.
What? What do you mean real spin?
Good time?
Yeah. You're tired.